So guys, went to watch the film Sicario last night. Amazing film, loved it. If you're into like kind of thrillers, it's a bit intense, like got some action in there. It's a great film for you, great storyline. It's like a really kind of deep, like quite dark film actually. But the take home point I took from it, or one of the best kind of quotes I heard was in the one part of the film, like the main character, the female lead, doesn't really know what's going on. She's been drafted in something she's not sure about. And she's trying to probe this guy and ask him all the questions and find out what's going on and what she's kind of been brought in for. And he just turns around and he says to her, you're asking me how a watch works. For now, let's just keep an eye on the time. And I thought that's like a really clever quote, really smart analogy. And basically what he's saying is that sometimes you don't need to understand the fine details and the minutiae of things. You just want to kind of get involved and start that bigger picture. And it's something we try and get across with our kind of like our members at the gym as well. It's like if it comes to nutrition, people can make it really complex and complicated, and you can make your nutrition as complex as you want and talk about specific macronutrients and specific kind of like amounts of fats and carbs and proteins. But not everyone's at that level yet, and not everyone needs to understand that level of detail. If you've got kind of bad habits and you can't stay consistent with the simple things, don't worry about the details for now. Don't worry about that. Focus on that bigger picture. Learn how to tell the time first, and once you know what you're doing with that, then you can get into the finer details. Learn a bit more about how that watch actually ticks around and what makes it kind of tick and get working there. So that's my main take-home point. If you're confused, if you're overwhelmed, don't worry about the minutiae. Just focus on the big picture, get the big things done, and then you'll get to where you want to be a lot quicker that way. Peace.